this drama, all those shenanigans unfold. But you know what? This is freedom fighting. Unless you are still new in this business of freedom fighting, unless you are still new in this game, you will not understand what is happening. But I can tell you, people called me, they were crying, they were saying a lot of things. Mazi, what is happening? What is happening? You know, I was not moved. I was not moved a bit. And people say, but why are you not moved a bit? Well, I am not moved a bit because I understand this business of freedom fighting. I understand it to the core foundation which it is made. And if you understand it just the way I do, trust me when I tell you, you will not be moved with what is unfolding. I don't know, it's like we forget very easily. It's like we forget so quick. We have been doing atonement. Let me ask you, do you understand what is atonement? And it's not today that we started doing this atonement. We've been doing atonement as far back as 2014. My goodness me. And each time we finish our atonement, things happen. Each time we finish our atonement, things begin to unfold. Things begin to manifest. If it is in the Pentecostal church, they will tell the demon to manifest. Manifest! And the demon will begin to manifest. And here in IPOB, each time we finish our atonement, people begin to manifest. People begin to show their true color. People begin to, exhibit all manner of character and all manner of shenanigans. And that is healthy, I can tell you. It is good for the struggle. It is healthy. If you don't understand what I mean by that, I'm going to repeat it. I say it is healthy. Whatever it is that is happening in our struggle today, my brother, my sister, I want you to listen and pay close attention. It is healthy. Do you know why it is healthy? Now, I'm going to tell you something. You know, most of the rivers, or if I should say, all the rivers end up in the big ocean. Do you know that? All the big rivers, they end up into the ocean, either Atlantic Ocean or Indian Ocean. But listen to this. Pay close attention. Before any river can go into the ocean, before any river can join the big ocean, there is something they normally do. Do you know what? They stop at a place. I'm going to get the name of this place, this river they stop. Do you know why they stop there? They stop there for purification. That's right. The rivers stop at a place for purification before they are allowed to go into the what? The high sea. The sea will not accept any dirty river. My goodness me. The sea will not accept any dirty river. People, am I communicating this morning? Am I speaking to Biafrans? Am I speaking to hardcores? Am I speaking to lovers of freedom? If I'm speaking to Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay close attention because I'm on fire this morning. I can tell you that for sure. I say rivers end up in the high sea. Every river must go to the high sea. That's right. Every river must deposit some amount of water in the high sea. But, that's right, there is a but. Before a river can deposit amount of water in the high sea, before the river can join the high sea, there is something that must happen. There is a protocol that must be observed. There is procedure that the river must follow. And it's called purification. The river must purify itself before the sea can receive the river. I don't know if you've noticed, when you look at the sea, some are blue in color, beautiful. My goodness me. When you look at a sea, Atlantic Ocean, name it Indian Ocean or whatever the case may be, they look so beautiful. They look so powerful. You feel like you can just take it and drink it up. That's how the sea look because the sea is clean. The sea is purified when you look at it. But when you look at the river normally look dirty. That's right. The river normally looks dirty. Look at a river and look at a sea. The difference is clear. So, before the river can join the sea will say to the river, hold on, Hold on a second, because it took me a while. All right. Some call coming in, but I need to stop this because it is not time to take a call. It is not time to take a call. When the time comes, of course, I will let you know, and we will open our line for you to do so. Please allow me to talk. Allow me to express myself. Allow me to talk on this wonderful speech. All right. Just a second. I need to get this sorted out. And then we will proceed. There we go. We will proceed right now. All right, what am I talking about this morning? I am talking about the sea and the river. The sea and the river. And when I finish talking about the sea and the river, because most of you probably might be asking me, why talking about the sea and the river? What has the sea and the river got to do with what we are doing? What has the sea and the river got to do with freedom fighting? You listen, pay close attention, and learn. Absolutely. All right. The sea is very beautiful in sight. When you look at the sea, even in the evening, when the sun is, descending, when the sun is settling down, and you look at the sea, it looks so beautiful. What a beautiful sight. I don't know if you've seen those pictures from Getty Images of the sea and the sun settling down. It's a beautiful sight. That's how beautiful the sea is, because the sea is clean. That is why the fish, the shark, all the big fish of this world can survive in the sea, because the sea is clean. Do you get me? The kind of fishes you find in the sea, you don't find them in the river, because the river is so dirty. Let me start again. So what am I saying? The river must end up in the sea. But before the river can end up in the sea, it has to go through processes. That's right. The river has to go through process, because the river and the sea are not equal. They are not mates. The sea, Toro River, do you understand what I'm talking about? So before the river can join his ancestors, which is the sea, before the river can join his grandfather, which is the sea, the river have to go through process. And that process that the river goes through is called cleansing process. That's right, purification process. The river has to come to a point. This is a place that the river stops. When the river is going to the sea, it is pushing. Pushing it with a speed like lightning. Happy just to join the sea, just to go into the sea. And the sea will say, hold on. Hold it right there. You want to join the sea, that's right. But before you do, we need to inspect you. We need to check you. We need to see how clean you are. We need to see if you are qualified to join the sea. And then the process will begin. And then you will realize, you will find out that the river is not qualified to join the sea, because the river is dirty, but the sea is clean. So, the sea will say to the river, all right, because I'm a reasonable person, because I'm a reasonable man, I will allow you to join me. But before you do, you must go through processes. And that process is called command and control. That processes the river will have to go through before it joins the sea is called command and control, because the river will bath itself. We go to the river to bath. That's right. But when the river wants to join the sea, the river must take a bath. A clean bath with a good soap, so that when he goes into the sea, he will fit in. Then the processes begin. The sea will begin the purification process. And the river, beg your pardon, will begin the cleansing process and begin to dump all the junks. The river comes with a lot of junk. The river comes with a lot of baggages. And before the river can join the sea, the river has to drop those baggages. The river has to drop those junk. And then the river will now begin to join the sea. The river will say to the sea, here I come, I am clean. And the sea will say, oh yeah, you are clean, you can now come and rub shoulders with the man. The river will begin to flow into the sea. And then the processes has completed. The purification process has completed. Then the river will be so qualified enough to join the sea. Now let me bring it home. For those who are confused, for those who understand where I'm coming from and where I am going from, let me bring it home. This is IPOB. And I told you that the reason why I am excited with what is happening in IPOB today. You know, people might not understand it, but you're not supposed to be excited. You're supposed to be angry. You're supposed to be upset because things are happening. People are living. Even people we trusted, people we look up unto, they are living the struggle. So why are you excited? That is why I am telling you this morning. This is my opening statement. And I'm telling you why I am excited. I've told you the story, the analogy of the river and the sea. The analogy of the river wanting to join the sea. And before the river does, the river has to go through a process of purification, a process of washing and cleansing. And then the river will be qualified to join the sea. And when the processes of this purification has taken place, then voila, the river will now join the sea. The same is applicable to IPOB. The same is applicable to IPOB. Each time we do atonement, every year we do atonement, we have a target. We say to Ikechukwu, we say to Elohim, we have come before you. I want you to understand what is atonement. I'm not talking about atonement today, but I'm just passing by, so I need to touch on it a little bit. When you do atonement, you are saying to God, cleanse me. Are you listening? Now, can you connect the cleanse me to the river that is deity? We are the river. We as a people, we are the river. And the sea is Biafra. The sea is the promised land that is clean, that is without any odor, that is without any filth. The sea is Biafra. The river is us in IPOB and all Biafrans around the world. We are the river. And the sea is Biafra, the promised land, the cleanest of them all. And we, the river, that are IPOBians, we cannot just walk into Biafra without being cleansed, without being purged. So we do atonement and we say to Ikechukwu, we come before you, Elohim, cleanse us, purify us, take away from us every junk that we come with, every baggage that we come with. We are headed to Biafra, the promised land, because we know that we are not allowed to enter into Biafra with lies, with cheat, with greed, with envy, with malice, with love of money more than the love of the life of those who have died. That's what we say to Elohim during our atonement. And we say to him, if I am the one who is going to cause Biafra not to come, chop me out of the way. Don't allow me, river, to enter the sea. Let me and my baggage stay behind so that the people, the selected, the elect, the chosen one, the 100 men can enter into the promised land, which is Biafra. My goodness me. That's what we do in atonement. Atonement is a cleansing process. Atonement is a purging process. People don't understand why our atonement is heavy, why our atonement is mega. Because each and every year, after atonement, things happens in Biafra, things happens in the struggle. I want to take you back. Just take yourself back. Take your mind back. Since 2014, each and every time we do atonement, exposition, unclean people are left behind with their junk. And those who are cleansed will continue. It doesn't mean that those who have continued are going to end up in the promised land. Many are still going to drop off the road. Absolutely. Many are still going to backslide. Many are still going to be chopped off. Only 100 men And of course, when we say 100 men, it is not literally. It's a spiritual 100 men if you understand it that way. So what am I talking this morning? I'm talking about cleansing and purging in terms, in connection, in synonymous with what is happening in IPOB today. Whatever is happening in IPOB today, trust me when I tell you, it is a good development and we welcome it. We don't want to go into Biafra and Biafra will be like Rwanda. We don't want to go into Biafra and Biafra will be like Somalia. The process of the struggle is more like a school. The process of this struggle is more like a school. Elohim is teaching us and we are learning. He is purging us and we are learning. And if you cannot be purged, if you cannot be cleansed, you are chopped off. You are thrown away by the roadside. When the children of Israelites were headed to the promised land, my goodness me, in the desert, things begin to happen. In the desert, things begin to happen. In the desert, things begin to happen. Cleansing begin to happen. Koran and Abiram, they manifest themselves and Elohim open the ground and throw them inside the ground because they are the unclean river that refuse to drop their junk, their baggages. Then those who were saved, those who were cleansed, continue their journey to the sea. And the sea, the sea is the promised land. Before we continue, I'm going to pray. This is just my opening statements, but it's not done. I am not done because I'm just getting warmed up. I'm just getting started. That's right. I am not done. I need to open your eyes. I need you to understand. I need those who have been crying like everything is falling apart. Somebody called me and said to me, Mazi, Ikechukwu, things have fallen apart. I laugh and say, you don't know what you're talking because you are new to the game. You are new to this business of freedom fighting. Because at the end of the day, my goodness me, we are in millions. But we ain't going into Biafrans in millions. Thousands will fall apart. If you think you have seen it all, come on. Are you kidding me? More are going to fall. For sure. More are going to fall. Many are going to fall off. Many dirty rivers are going to fall off as we are on our way to the sea, which is Biafra. There is no way a dirty river can join the ocean. The ocean is clean in its making. The ocean is glittering. The ocean is the blue sea. How can a dirty river join the ocean? It's highly impossible. It's inconceivable. So, the river has a choice. Drop your junk. Drop your envy. The river has a choice. Drop your jealousy. Drop your greed. Drop your sabotage. Then you can be purified. Then you can go through the purification process and join the sea and enter into Biafra. But if you refuse that you ain't going to drop nothing, and you think, oh, if they take me away, if they ask me to leave, I'm going to leave and I'm going to make sure I bring down IPOB. I'm going to make sure I bring down this struggle. Can a man battle with God? That's my question. Take my question to them. Ask them, can a man battle with God? Highly impossible. Can you contend with your maker? You ain't contending with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No way. You are not contending with anybody. Can you contend with your God? If you can contend with Chukwu Kikabiama, then go ahead and let's see how far you can run. Let's see how far you can run. You know the land. It doesn't matter how fast you can run. You can be Usain Bolt. You can be Usain Bolt. 1 million Usain Bolt. You will run, but still, the ground is still ahead of you. As you run, the ground is still ahead of you because you cannot outrun your maker. You cannot outrun God. I've said this and I'm going to say this again. Any day, I, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, I am tired of freedom fighting. Any day, I, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, I am tired of IPOB. I wanted to put it on record. I will just pack my bag, pack my baggages like the river and go back home and sleep and become a dirty river that I am, and leave those who are qualified to continue to proceed. That is called maturity. That is called maturity. Understanding that one man cannot change the will of millions. Understanding that one man cannot change the course of nature. It is all in the hand of Chukwu. It is all in the hand of Elohim. Who are you today, Elohim? Who are you today, Elohim? Who are you to say that Biafra will not come? Who are you to say that IPOB will crumble? My goodness me. It is called a death warrant. It is called a death warrant. Because many has died. Blood has been shed. And you think those who have died because of the struggle, under the umbrella of IPOB, under the leadership of Mazi, they will stand by and look at you as you destroy their legacy, as you destroy their memory, so that people will think that they died in vain. Is that what you think? You think it's possible? Blood has been spilled. Blood has been shedded. My brother, we have crossed the Rubicon. Going back is not an option. And you want to take us back? You are telling us that we cannot do it anymore because of you. One person, because of you. Two person, because of you, a group. That we cannot do it again. We cannot proceed. Because you don't want to. Because you said so. Who has spoken when Elohim have not spoken? Who is that man that has spoken when Elohim has not spoken? I said it's called a death warrant. Any day you wake up and you decide to contend with your maker, it is called a death warrant. I want you to write it down. I want you to write it down because my goodness me. My name is Mazi, Ikechukwu, Onuoha, and these are my opening statements. I will take a quick break. I will be back. And when we return, we are going to say some words of prayer. And we will continue with part 2 of my opening statements. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. And trust me when I tell you, we are the people of the East. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you are, and we are the people of the East. The sun rises from the east, and the wise men came from the east. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. Johannesburg is where you are. We are the people of the East. He who walketh with the Lord.
All I know, I hope is rapper for sure. One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guaranteed. Yeah, people around the world praying for peace to reign. Father and mother everywhere praying for peace to reign. I got to sing, I got to sing. Hey you man, hey you mother. I got to sing, I got to sing. Hey you man, hey you mother, hey you mother. Innocent people are dying every day. God shouldn't not crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guaranteed. Let me tell you what you need to know. People must be free. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Freedom. Are you born in married? any kind of freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Would you make for freedom, freedom? Yeah, are you going to marry? Judge you for freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Biafra freedom, freedom. Yeah, are you going to marry? I love the screen, better green. Tell the cheese to the enemies. They call me evil and Hebrew. Say the same, you will never give up. We made a creed, now you wanna go. Tell the world that I got it straight. Wayo, 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 wayo. Hey, I am on the marry. Wayo, wayo. Hey, I am on the marry. One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guarantee, guarantee. Yeah, people around the world, praying for peace to reign, praying for peace to reign. Father and mother everywhere, praying for peace to reign. We got to sing, we got to sing. We got you man, hey you mother. We got to sing, we got to sing. We got you man, hey you mother.
The entire family listening right across the length and breadth of this very planet. Umu Chineke. All of you who are ordained, all of you who are destined to perform wonders, I welcome all of you. Now, I will present you to Ikechukwu in heaven. Therefore, our Father who resideth in heavens above, looking down upon the pain and the suffering of your children, as was foretold by those who has gone before us, that a day will come when the world will gang up, when all the children of darkness will congregate to prevail against your children. That time is now. We are in pain. We are in so much suffering that man cannot begin to comprehend it. We ask for your mercy. We ask for you to come and present and provide a way where there is none. We ask you, Chukwu Ikechukwu, if we came amara n'ime ndụ ụmụ gị niile ndị IPOB n'ebe niile dị iche iche ruo ebe niile ụwa sọtụrụ ka ịdị mma gị na ebere gị biko gbaso ha ụbọchị niile nke ndụ ha. Ọkwa asụsụ eluigwe. We call upon you this evening. The vultures are congregating. The saboteurs are rising up. We are beginning to identify them. And we are dealing with them. We ask you to give us the strength. We ask you for courage. We ask you for every ounce of determination and resoluteness. Make us as hard as steel as only you can do. Baptize us in your word, in your knowledge, in your truthfulness, and in your strength. Make it impossible for our enemies to come close to us. Destroy them before they come very close. We will be tempted, of course. Our defenses will be tried without a shadow of a doubt. Sometimes there may be breaches, but in the end we prevail because that is your word and that is your promise. This evening we hold on resolutely to that very command of yours. Your own spoken word. The word that you gave to your children when you said to them that they should not worship any idol, they should not bow before any graven image. We have made mistakes in our lives. We have bowed before European idols. We have done everything but worship you in truth and honesty. But now, having realized the errors of our ways, we present ourselves before you, that you may do with us as you please. So it was prayed thousands of years ago. That same prayer will re-echo because we are nothing without you. We are nothing without you. We can have the best defenses in the whole world. We can procure the finest anti-jamming equipment available. but it is you that will defend your inheritance. You will defend Biafra. You know that we are honest and truthful people. You know that we preach this gospel in the knowledge that your children must be free in the land of the living, that they may go back and worship you in Zion as they have done thousands of years ago. This is our prayer, now and always, because we are your children. You can't abandon us to the forces of evil and darkness. That is not your will, and it can never be. That is why today, tomorrow, and always, as you have called us to undertake this very monumental and epic task, as you have determined that your word must be preached in the land, that very land you gave to our ancestors thousands of years ago, so shall it be done in our lifetime. Allow us to be worthy to serve thee. Chukwu Abiyama, allow us to be considered worthy to serve you. You know we speak the truth. Our enemies are liars. They are cheats and they are killers. They are bloodthirsty bastards, all of them. All of them bar none. They have brought their lies to bear upon all their dealings. Their tongue is very spiteful against those of them who are righteous before your sight. Please don't allow shame to befall your children. Don't allow shame to befall your name, because we answer your name, we bear your name. That is why today we make this very prayer in the sure knowledge that Biafra will be restored as your own kingdom upon the face of the earth. That you will be worshipped every blessed day of our lives, as our children will do, and so will their children. Until time everlasting we have prayed in your name. Ise, Ise, Ise.
Ndị be anyị bịa kenụnụ bụrụ malụ na-eme. Ndị be anyị
innocent people are dying every day. Young children are crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guarantee. Let me tell you what you need to know. People must be free. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, oh, hey, hey, oh, oh. Hey, are you going to marry? Freedom, freedom, oh, freedom, 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 freedom. Are you going to marry? None kind of freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Would you make for freedom, freedom? Yeah, are you going to marry? Judge you for freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Biafra's freedom, freedom. Yeah, are you going to marry?
I land the screen, better green. Tell the keys to the enemies. They call me evil and Hebrew. Say the same, you will never give up. We made a creed that we wanna go. Tell the world that I got it straight.
Wayo, 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 wayo. Hey, are you going to marry? Wayo, wayo. Hey, are you going to marry?
unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail without trial or court case. They are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Oh, it's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
In the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not,
Whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going home.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu,
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
no enemy can stop what Chukwu Kike has
Whether the
done.
enemies like it or not, we are going
We
home.
believe in the name of Chukwu
By the
Kike.
name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Kasiyaniye. No one can battle with Chukwu Kikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
In the name of Chukwu, we are free.
whether the enemy likes it or not,
Whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going home.
freedom, in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
The enemies like it or
Chukwu.
not, we are going home.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu Kasiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about us raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, Mr. Right. Taking the lands away from them, claiming the ownership of another man's land. Is that right? What do you do? You did nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our freedom. It's our right to protect our mother's land. Fellow Biafrans, lift your hands up. Biafra, we are going up. We are going up. Land of Biafra, we are the rising of the sun.
Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. And of course, we thank Elohim Chukwu Kikabiama for keeping and sustaining us this morning. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and I want to welcome you once again. If you are just joining us right now, I want to welcome you from the bottom of my heart. And I say you are highly welcome because we are here, of course, to commune and fellowship because we are IPOB. We are one family. And we are under the leadership of our Supreme Commander, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, there is only one leader, and there is only one IPOB. There is only one indivisible family, which is IPOB. I welcome you once again this morning. Of course, I've been away for a while, and I'm back, and I must thank Biafrans who have been supporting me all this while in terms of your calls, in terms of your advice and admonition. And of course, some have done a lot of things, of course, that I cannot even say here on air. And I say, may Elohim continue to bless you. I wish I can call your names one after the other. But of course, some people don't like, when they do something that you come and begin to call their name on air. They like to keep it so quietly and so nicodemously, and we should be able to respect that. But you know yourself who I'm talking as. People who have been supporting me, of course, since I came back from Israel to where I am based now. And of course, my aim and objective, the reason why I came back is to come and finish my law degree. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I came back and I entered into law school, and I'm continuing. And by the grace of God, by next year, we should be able to say indeed we have overcome. And I want to thank, there are two people that I want to call, of course, my sister Rachel Nwosu in Israel. She has been a source of inspiration. She has been a mother, and of course I appreciate her. I say may Elohim continue to bless you. And of course I want to call also our sister Josephine Arewa, Mrs. Josephine Arewa in the USA. She has been a mother. I've known her since 2017, of course, and ever since then she has been advising me as a mother, and I really, really appreciate her. And I appreciate every Biafrans, whoever you are, because we that broadcast on air, the love you show us, the appreciation you show us, motivate us now and then, even to do more, even to give and give and give without any reservation. I say, may Elohim bless you all in the name of Chukwu Kikabiama. All right, we must continue. My name, once again, in case you did not hear it the first time, I said it is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, and of course I hail from Onuoha. Onuoha is in all province of Biafra land, and this is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are people of the East, people of the old Eastern region. And of course, this morning, we are on fire. And here is my opening statement, part 2. If you understand freedom fighting to the core foundation it is built on, you will definitely know that whatever is happening in IPOB today, both previously and now, is normal and is synonymous, or you can say synonym, with freedom fighting setup or outfit, if you may. I know most of us are still new to the struggle. Most of us are still very new, and they cannot understand what is happening. Some of them probably are devastated. Some of them are thinking, this is it. Things have fallen apart. But I'm here to tell you this morning that whatever that is happening in our struggle, whatever it is happening in our family, is healthy. It is meant to happen, and we welcome it. And this is why I gave you the analogy of the river and the sea. I told you, For the river to go and join the sea, the river has to purify itself. The river, on its journey to go and join the sea, has to make a stop. It is a compulsory stop. And when the river makes that stop, the river has to purify itself. The river has to leave behind every baggage that is coming with, because the sea is a beautiful place. The sea is clean. So the river has to make sure that he is up to the standard. The river has to make sure that he is completely, cleansed before it can join the sea. And I told you that the river is us and the sea is Biafra. You cannot go into Biafra if you are not cleansed. You cannot go into Biafra if you are not purified, if you are not purged. We are not doing all those things so that when we go to Biafra tomorrow, we will be living with saboteurs. We are not putting all this effort so that when we go to Biafra tomorrow, we will be living with people who their life is full of cheats, envy, jealousy, scam, all manner of evil. No, you need to be purged. You need to go through the process. You need to be cleansed. You need to be washed. You need to leave behind all the baggages, because we know that the river is so dirty. And the sea does not tolerate nonsense. The sea is a no-nonsense area. The sea is so cleansed. I don't know if you've seen a sea before. Then you can understand what I'm talking. Then you can begin to appreciate what I'm talking about. So what am I talking about this morning? I know that most of us are still new in the struggle and may not understand what is happening. But I can promise you this, with time, you will understand better. What you are seeing in IPOB now is just a tip of the iceberg. More and greater is yet to come. That's right. I'm telling you, more and greater is yet to come. Many rivers are going to backslide. Many rivers are going to be rejected. Many rivers are going to be blocked from entering the sea because they are unclean, because they are hiding their evil in their back pockets. And they want to go into the sea with their evil. They want to go into the sea with all their evil charms, evil juju, their scam, their 419, their cheat, their sabotage. But the sea is not a place for all those evils. So it's either you are purged or you be left behind. And that is exactly what is happening today in IPOB. And many are still going to fall. I can tell you that. Write it down. Many are still going to fall. And my prayer is that I will not be among those who will fall off. And I hope you are praying the same. We don't know who's going to fall, because we are human. We are dangerous. We are a danger to ourselves. We don't even know what we are going to do tomorrow. We don't even know what we are capable of doing in the next hour. The animalistic nature of a human being is dangerous. It's out of this world. Somebody once said that every man is a potential murderer. That's right. You know, most of the people who commit murder, who kill people, they never thought about it. They don't even know when it happened. When the animal in them arose, they will display the unspeakable. And they will commit some heinous crimes. That's why when you see them, they will say, I am sorry. I don't know when I did it. That's just the way it is. And that is human nature. And that is why I'm saying to you that what you are seeing today in IPOB is nothing. You will see more. Because all the atonement we do, what do you take it for? You think it's for granted? No, not at all. You are mistaken. This is a spiritual journey. And as we continue this journey, things will begin to happen. Like I said, what you are seeing in IPOB now is just a tip of the iceberg. More and greater is yet to come, because human beings in nature are a danger to themselves. They are a danger to their environment and to those around them. They are vicious, a vicious animal that will strike at any given opportunity they get. They will sabotage you at any opportunity they get. They will, if you turn your back, they will put the largest knife, like Brutus did to Caesar, behind you. Even your closest ally, your closest friend, the person you think that you can dine, you can sleep in the same bed with, they will put a knife through your back That is human nature, and we understand it. And that's why when these things happens, we are not moved. We are not perturbed. We know that they are meant to happen. Because when they happen, it makes us strong. And that's why we say everybody is a suspect in this IPOB. Everybody is a suspect in this struggle until we get Biafra. Mangunwa, we are all suspects. Tomorrow, forget about all those things. Until we get Biafra, until we get into the promised land, then we know who is who. Mangunwa. Forget all those, IPOB one family, all hair Biafra. Oh, please put it in your pocket. When the taste of time comes, are you going to stand the taste of time? A survey has shown that in all the sequence and previous freedom fighting outfits and setups, there will always be saboteurs, especially in Igbo land. In Igbo land, there is a factory where they produce saboteurs. Just like you have your pallets as a factory, pallet warehouses. In Igbo land, there are so many pallets of saboteurs. I'm a runner more sabo. Especially within the core heart of the struggle, they are saboteurs, hiding themselves. But they will always be exposed when the right time comes. The evils will be exposed. The rivers that refuse to purify itself, the river that refuses to drop back all the garbages, will not enter the sea, will be stopped from entering the sea. That is law of nature. You cannot cheat nature. It's just the way it is. But then again, let's look at it. It all depends on whom the leader is. It all depends on who is leading the movement. It all depends who has the mantle of leadership. If the leader is a great man, if the leader is a strong man, charismatic, if the leader is called for this cause, if the leader is called by Elohim, my goodness me. If the leader has an inbuilt in him for resistance, if the leader is bold, fearless, and ready to die for the cause, and you can bear me witness, this is all the elements, this is all the attributes that are evidence in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you don't think so, bring your counter motion. Let's argue about it. Let's argue about it maturely. Let's have a constructive argument about it. If all these attributes that I have just mentioned to you now are not found in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bring your arguments. Don't go and start Igbegushi under the blanket or under the bedroom or under the bed. Come out! Call the radio. I will open the line just now and we can argue, I beg your pardon, about it. And you tell me where you agree and where you disagree. All these attributes that I've mentioned, in case let me repeat. If the leader is a great man, if he is a strong man, a charismatic leader, if he is called by Elohim for this cause, if he has an inbuilt for resistance, my goodness me, shock observer. I want my shock observer. I don't know how many of you have driven Mercedes. I know I love BMW. That's my favorite car. And that's what I've been driving. But I managed to buy a Mercedes at a point in time, a C-Class Mercedes. I realized the difference between A and B. I realized the difference between a car and a motor. A Mercedes has a shock observer that when you are driving a Mercedes, you go over a bump, a hump, all you will hear is pukum. That's Mercedes. You will hear pukum. You won't feel nothing. You only hear noise. Pukum. The Mercedes have absorbed the shock. The shock observer in Mercedes have observed all the shock on the road. But other car, when you jump a hump, my goodness me, your car will start flying. You think you're driving an aeroplane. That is the difference between a Mercedes and other cars. And this is an analogy. It's an example. And this same analogy that I've just said now, that is the same equality. That is the same mechanism that has been built into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for resistance. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more like Azwanoka. Azwanoka. You'll be talking, you'll be doing all your live broadcasts, you'll be doing all your Facebook live. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will keep quiet. He won't talk to you because he absorbed every shock. He have a shock absorber, just like a Mercedes. He absorbed every shock. He resists. It's called resistance. And when you talk and all the saliva in your mouth is finished, Gaga Zurike. Our leader used to tell us this. He used to say, we will dismiss you from IPOB. Highest 1 month, 2, 3 months. You go to Facebook and you shout and scream, we no go agree. After a while, you will fizzle away. You know the word fizzle. I want you to Google it up. You will fizzle away like a thin air. You know, at first, at the beginning, I can give you names of people who have been kicked out of IPOB. Those who left willingly as well, and they be shouting, screaming. After a while, I want you to think back the names. You know them. Think back. Where are they? But when they started, oh my God, they were like, I'm going to put down heaven. I'm going to destroy. I'm going to conquer. I'm going to what. But today, my brother, I don't know if they are destroying themselves or they are conquering themselves. I don't know where they are. Because this struggle, there is something about this struggle. Ikechukwu deya. And I said before, if you can battle with your maker, and win, then you can destroy IPOB. It doesn't matter even if you are within. It doesn't matter even if you are the heart of the struggle. I don't know if most of you know something. Even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of this struggle, the leader of this movement, decides tomorrow that he is done, that he is no longer interested in the struggle, do you think IPOB will still stop? I want you people to understand something. It's not about anybody. It's not about our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's not about the DOS. It's not about the coordinator, the national coordinators, the reps. It is not about anybody. Chineke na gemero onwe ya at any time. Chineke gemero onwe ya at any time. Because God has heard the cry, the lamentation of Biafran people. Now listen to me very carefully. This is not about anybody. It's about Biafran people. It's about the land of Biafra. God has heard our cry. And from heaven above he said, for I have heard the cry of my people. I need a man. I seek me a man who will go and give them the message. And whosoever follows you will enter the promised land. This is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to the picture. I want you to understand how this whole thing started. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not wake up one morning and say, you know what? I think I'm good to go. I can be a freedom fighter. I can actually restore Biafra. No, it wasn't like that. There was a plan, a master plan. There has to be a master plan. That is how a freedom fighting succeeds. There gotta be a master plan. If there is no master plan, you cannot lead a freedom fighting outfit. And that master plan must come from Chukwu Abiyama. That master plan must come from Elohim. And once that master plan is ready, just like the master plan of the children of Israelite was ready, Elohim called Moses. Elohim called Moshe in the burning bush and said to him, Moses, where are you? I've heard the cry of my people, and they are suffering in the hands of their taskmaster. And I want you, Moses, to go and tell Pharaoh, let my people go. My goodness me. Moses, I want you to go and tell my people, tell Moses, I beg your pardon. Tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Because there was a master plan drawn up by God, drawn up by Elohim. And there has to be a messenger. Somebody has to carry the message. Not just anybody, not just any tout, not just any riffraff. Somebody has to carry this message. selflessly, a man without ego, have to carry this message to Pharaoh. And that's how Moses came into the picture. And God said to Moses, I have a plan. I know how to deliver these people because they have cried, they have wept. And I want to set them free from this torment. But I need you, Moses, to go and speak to Pharaoh. Tell him that I am said. I am that I am said. Let my people go. And Moses went. When Moses went, he faced a lot of obstacles. He faced a lot of obstacles, especially from his own people, especially from within the family. Even when the children of Israel left Egypt, his own people became a thorn in Moses' flesh. His own people became a thorn in Moses' flesh in the wilderness. There were a lot of groups, just like Ipob. Listen to this. There was a lot of groups cropping up inside the camp of the children of Israelites. Korah and Abiram, they said, we need to take counsel against Moses. He is not the man. Who the hell is Moses for him to say that God sent him? Moses can't even speak properly. He's a stammerer. But you know what? The Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. The ground opened and swallowed Korah and Abiram. After them again, the Ahithophel take counsel against Moses. And the Bible says the counsel of Ahithophel shall not stand, but the counsel of Elohim shall stand. And today we are facing the same thing in the struggle. Many camps are cropping up. But you know what? You don't have the plan. You did not receive the call. I preached a gospel here some time ago. I said, did you receive a missed call from Elohim about the struggle? If you receive, I'm not talking about receiving a call. I'm saying missed call, at least missed call. Nobody received a missed call. But Mazi Nnamdi received a call. You didn't receive the missed call. But now you feel that you have arrived. And you forgot how you joined the struggle. You forgot who called you into the struggle. Today now you feel, I'm the man. I can take the bull by the horn. I think I can do this. Who the hell is Mazi Nnamdi? Who said that only him can do it? Destruction, destruction, destruction on your way. You were preaching to the whole world about this struggle, and suddenly now you think what we are doing is wrong, what we are doing is illegal, what we are doing is useless. Don't you know that the world will laugh at you because you are the one who is foolish and stupid, because you cannot start something without knowing what you are starting. You cannot start something. You cannot start something you don't know nothing about. Before you go into something, you need to take your stock. The Bible says, can a man go to war without sitting down and calculate the cost of war? So anybody, any fallen angel from Ipob who turn around and begin to tell us, oh no, you people are not going the right way. The question is, what the hell have you been doing in this family for all these years? Were you blind? Were you brain dead or brain damaged? Didn't you know that we are going the wrong way? Then suddenly, the angel of destruction came to you in the sleep and tell you, no, you are going the wrong way. Unbelievable. We must continue. Because the truth must be preached. It doesn't matter who it hurts. Then you die. I think that's the only thing you can do. Because as for the truth, we will preach it. Because this is Radio Biafra. And on this platform, the truth is preached without any reservation. When we throw punches, we don't reserve any punches. We throw them all. And we don't mind who it hurts. I must continue. Like I said, what you are seeing today in Ipob is just a tip of the iceberg. I'm about to round up so that I can open our line and take a few calls before we bring this broadcast to an end. But I really want to talk today I haven't been on air for a while, and a lot has happened, a lot has taken place. And people are asking me, Mazi Ikechukwu, what is your take on this? What do you say about this? What do you say about this? Now, this is what I'm saying. This is my take on the event as they unfold. And I don't care who it hurts. A survey has shown that in all the sequence and previous freedom fighting outfits and setups, there will always be saboteurs, especially within the core heart of the struggle. And like I said, but it all depends on whom the leader is. And then I gave you all the attributes. That if the leader is a great man, a strong man, a charismatic man, if he is called just like Moses was called by Elohim for the cause, and if he has a built-in a resistance that resists all the shenanigans, just like a Mercedes. If he is bold, fearless, and ready to die for the cause, which is all the element that is evidence in our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then I said to you, Biafrans, weep no more, for you are flying on the wings of an eagle. And surely then, the struggle will always survive the test of time. IPOB will survive the test of time. This too shall pass. We have passed so many tests. Trust me when I tell you. We have passed the tsunami. This is nothing. We have passed through many tests of time. Please forgive me. I don't know how to translate this to English. Igbo. See, it's an Igbo proverb. It's an Igbo adage. And most of the time, our adage is not good in English. It is good in the language of which it is founded in. So my advice, fellow comrades, because I'm closing now, I'm rounding up. My advice, fellow comrades in the struggle, I say fasten your seat belts. There is more yet to come. That's right. There is yet more to come. More is to come. I can guarantee you that. Because it is not all that glitter that is gold. But when all the dust is settled, and this should be your hope, when all this dust has settled, only those who are pure in heart, only the 100 men will see and eat the fruit of the land that brew with honey. And that land is the most beautiful of them all. The most beautiful ever seen by the eyes of men on this planet they call Earth. That land is the land where the sun chooses to rise every morning. That land is a land that harbors all the human known minerals, all the natural resources. That land is the great land of Biafra, the greatest of them all. The land that Chukwu used his own personal hand and craft out and place it on this earth. The Garden of Eden. That is the land of Biafra. Make no mistake. This is IPOB, the chosen. There is no other. We are the chosen, bar none. IPOB is the chosen. And at the end, we always win. We always win. And Biafra must surely come. Under our watch, in our lifetime. And not by our power, but by the grace of Elohim. And under the leadership of our supreme commander and leader, Chineke Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In closing, wherever there is Caesar, there must be Brutus. Wherever there is Caesar, there must be Brutus. I want you to think on this. I want you to sleep on it. But then again, I say to you, Biafrans, do not sleep, for whom the enemy surrounds, watches over his life. And he that is a reject does not reject himself. Onya ajuraju, anagi aju onwe ya, Biafrans. Awuru ni uju onwe gi, nke ga agala. We are marching forward. And of course, for the sake of our heroes who have been slaughtered, past and present, we must restore Biafra. For those who have been slaughtered in Obi-Igbo, we will not forget them. Our volunteers, we will not forget them. We must restore Biafra. This is Radio Biafra SADEC. We will take a quick break, and when we return, we will try and see if our lines are still working, because it has been a while. But we will open them and try and see if we can take your WhatsApp call, take your normal calls, and even our Skype as well. We will be back after this. Please don't go away.
Indigenous. Righteous.
You will reap what you sow. 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 Iagolo, ukoliko. Igagolo, ukoliko. Iagolo, ukoliko no wine. Igagolo, ukoliko. Ono neligwe, ono neligwe, ono neligwe. Chineke no neligwe, ono neligwe, ono neligwe, ono neligwe. Chukwuke ono neligwe. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth.
Respectez yourself, Evan Dash. For your peace, then to Lee's, Franks Lee's, Fashi.
Arise and dance, oh, arise and dance, oh, hey. Arise and dance, hey, hey, hey.
Righteous.
We will rise, we will dance, oh, hey. We will rise, we will dance, oh.
Peace of indigenous.
We will rise, we will dance.
Now you know.
Dance.
Gentle leak. Pray the peace, indigenous. That's right. justice. Udo Chineke.
Upon the beat.
Indigenous.
All I know, I hope is very for sure. One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guaranteed. Yeah, people around the world praying for peace to reign. Father and mother everywhere praying for peace to reign. We got to sing, we got to sing. Hey you man, hey you mother. We got to sing, we got to sing. Hey you man, hey you mother, hey you mother. Innocent people are dying every day. Judge children are crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guaranteed. Let me tell you what you need to know. You must be free. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, oh, oh. Are you going to marry? Freedom, freedom, oh, freedom, 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 freedom. Are you going to marry? None kind of freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Would you make for freedom, freedom? Yeah, are you going to marry? Judge you for freedom, freedom. Are you going to marry? Biafra's freedom, freedom. Hey, are you going to marry?
I love the screen, better green. Tell the keys to the enemies. They call me evil and Hebrew. Say the same, you will never give up. We made a creed, now you wanna go. Tell the world that I got it straight.
Wayo, 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 wayo. Hey, are you going to marry? Wayo, wayo. Hey, are you going to marry?
Or you can call us on Skype, Radio Biafra SADEC. Radio Biafra is one word. Radio Biafra SADEC. This is Radio Biafra SADEC, and we are the people of the East. Johannesburg is where you're at. All right, welcome back. Of course, it is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East. I want to see if we can take some calls this morning. All right, let me see if it's going to happen. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? All right, I'm just trying to see if it's going to happen. I'm not sure. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. All right, I don't know what is the issues with the WhatsApp line, but of course I am trying to see if we can get it sorted out. But if you are a caller on WhatsApp, if you can hear me, please say a word. I am not sure what is happening. All right, can you hear me now, bro? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? All right, let me try and see if I can get this working. I need to get it working. That is what happened when you have been away for a long time in this our broadcasting business. When you come back, of course, everything begin to act up. You probably will not get it all working out, but I want to do something quickly. Let me try something very quickly. Hopefully it's gonna. All right. Let's see if this will work. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, now we are talking.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, good morning, my brother. Welcome to People of the East. Please go ahead.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Mazi, Ikechukwu. Welcome back live on air. We miss you a lot. May Chukwu bless you. May He bless every IPOB family members all over the world. Bless our able leader. Bless every one of you working for this wonderful cause. Those Chukwu Okike Abiyama call, because there are those Chukwu Okike Abiyama call for this struggle.
Absolutely.
And that is why there is nothing anybody can do to stop this movement. Fellow Biafra, anywhere you are, I just want to tell you something. Well, somebody is online. It's me, Simon Ayan. We're calling from Ameria, Spain. Be strong. Be courage. Do not shake. We know that all this thing will happen. So that is why when all this thing, when it happened, I see it. I know, because I don't know, Mazi Ikechukwu. Remember, I think about last month, and when I told you there is a rain that falls.
Yes, absolutely.
And after the rain shine, that comes sunshine.
Absolutely.
And he pinpointed out something about atonement, because some of our people doesn't know what we are doing here. It's more spiritual than physical, as people can think. Any year, any time we do atonement, things will happen. Our atonement is August to September. But anytime it will happen. Anytime something will happen. So, Afumaka, I'm going to phone you here. I'm going to phone you here. I beans are safe. I can EJ video. I just video EJ. Yeah, I was saying you go on but I advise every one of you, if you are done, you leave, but do not hold somebody back. Do not block the way.
Absolutely.
Do not come to spoil. Do not come to scatter what we have built. It took a while to build a brand. IPOB is phenomenon. You have known what you have contributed on it. You have known what you have done to purify, to protect or preserve the image of IPOB anywhere you are before you think to come and spoil it. You can't spoil IPOB. That is a God-ordained mission. We must focus on the gold. We must listen. Nobody will give you Biafra. Do not look. Sometimes people cry about people that kill themselves. I don't cry. Only Biafra must be restored.
You see?
The people fighting for Biafra is more than the people we see itself. Dead people. I owe my allegiance to the dead. That is what I write in some of things I have. So what are you people think? Do you think you can stop Biafra? No one have the power. Mazi, thank you for giving me this.
Thank you very much,
program. Biafra must be restored. And when you hear Mega? When you hear me?
Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much, my brother. And of course, I concur with my brother. You know, I used to say to people, before I say this, of course, I want to give you this WhatsApp number and, of course, our line so that you can know what numbers to call. We have a limited time, you know, before we go off air, but I think we can communicate, of course, have an interaction like a civilized people, like a family that we are. Our studio lines are +2763 272 1255. I repeat, our studio lines are +27 63 272 1255. For the last time again, our studio line is +27 63 272 1255. Or you can also call us on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp lines are +27 740 67 8412. Again, +27 74067 8412. That is our WhatsApp line. And also we're on Skype, Radio Biafra SADEC. All right, let me see if I got somebody on WhatsApp. Call on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
I can hear you very loud and clear.
Good morning and welcome to the people of the East. Please go ahead.
Good morning. Mazi, Ikechukwu, I'm very grateful to speak with you this morning.
Thank you very much.
One thing I want you to know about what is happening is that it is written in Romans 8:28. For we know that all things work together for good to those who are called for a purpose.
Correct.
The adjective there is all things. It didn't say all good things. So we are in a destiny process. Destiny process. You know, before the Israelites got to the promised land, they were destined before the
exactly like what I said. Before the river goes into the sea, the river must go through a process of purification. Leave all the baggages behind, otherwise the sea will reject the river. Please go ahead.
Yes, Mazi. So what I'm trying to tell our active members is that they should still fast. There's one prayer our leader always pray. That is Psalm 70. I want every member to be going through that prayer. Psalm 70. Psalm 70. That is very important for this hour of struggle. So what I'm trying to say is that we're on the move. We're unshakable. My name is Edibo, location A.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. Of course, we welcome your call, and I'm asking you, are you the river? Do you want to go into the sea? Do you know the procedure? Do you know the protocol? Do you know, or are you aware that you are supposed to leave every baggage behind? Now, this is how you understand that what is happening in IPOB today is healthy. I use the word healthy in invited comma. Healthy. If it does not happen, Biafra, they will destroy everything, and that is not exactly what we want. We want men who are sane. We don't want mad people entering Biafra, and that is why each and every atonement or name. Do you get what I mean? All right, let me see. There is a caller on Skype. If I can get this one. Oh my goodness me. I don't know. Usually, all right, let's see if we get in this one. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Call on the line.
Yes, Mazi. Yes, Mazi. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, go ahead, please. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Mazi. Good morning from here, Mazi.
And good morning from here.
Yes, Mazi. My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo is from Agbo.
Judo Kafo. It has been a long time, my brother. It has been a long time.
Yes.
My goodness me.
It has been a long time, Mazi. But today, I listened to your program and I said I must call in to give my own contribution.
Please go ahead.
My own contribution is the second command in heaven, Lucifer. He wanted to overthrow God and make sure the kingdom of God doesn't succeed. But what happened? God took his position and fought Satan and drove him out of the kingdom. Did the kingdom of God not exist?
Absolutely, it does.
Are we not praying and saying, God bless you? Have anybody ever prayed and said, devil bless you? No. The devil must always raise his ugly head. In anywhere there is light. But I'm assuring Biafra that no matter the shaking in IPOB must move on.
Yes,
and Biafra must come. because it is written. You talk about Moses. You talk how people come against Moses. He says, summarize this. The Bible did not record a lot of things that Moses went through. Even some of the people went to tell Pharaoh that this man is the one that killed your brother Egyptian and run away. A lot of things happen. But one thing, Mazi Kano is the man that will take us to the promised land. No matter what, Biafra must come. And a lot of people are saying, where's Mazi Kano? Why is he not speaking? Relax, the man has tried. Let him rest. He's a wise man. Wise man will never talk. Wise man will let the foolish themselves and fool themselves and say all kind of things. Then the wise man will come and speak his mind. That is who our leader is. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop IPOB. IPOB is a moving train, and that train must surely get to its destination, which is Biafra.
Thank you very much.
Bless you, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Bless you
too.
for your wonderful work. Bless our leader. And bless all IPOB, all genuine IPOB that are standing behind our leader. All of us will live long to see Biafra. In the name of Chukwu Kike Abdiama's name I pray.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi.
All right, thank you, my brother. I welcome that. We must continue. Let me see if this caller on Skype is there. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Yes, I can hear you. My able presenter this morning, Mazi Ikechukwu. Good morning, Biafran.
I can hear the voice. Please go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we do the reggae, my brother. Yes. I want to greet all Biafran all over the world who are working assiduously in this hard time. I say, may Ekike Kelewa bless every one of us. According to our work. Yeah. My Ikechukwu.
I'm protect
him because this thing is.
Please tell them your name, Mazi. Unbelievable.
Yeah, my name is my name is Obindo Konkwo. Yeah. This is Obai Biafra, the Ozubzona coordinator. Yes, Shalom.
Elias Ozobla Nabona, you need to add that one too.
Yeah, Ozobla Nabu.
Go ahead, please.
So, I think I can go this year and all the easy. Our able leader, because I'm telling you, my brother, even they make a move of our people, I want to let our people know that all this thing is spiritual. This struggle is both physical and the spiritual. Spiritual part of it is 70%. Why the physical part of it is supposed to be 30%? If I'm not mistaken. So, if you are not forget that, onye nwere anyị mmemme nọ na struggle ma no ka struggle si aga, but mụ akwali no onye nwere moto or onye nwere moto tire mebiri o change spare tire ndị ọzọ na-aga pa ha daga kweba na-aga ifensi nwere. So let's remain in spirit.
Thank you very much.
And follow our leader and follow our command and control as IPOB or Biafran supposed to be. Simple. Where's the force? I said, will guide every one of us. You say, my brother, thank you. Man of Biafra, thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue, of course. It is Radio Biafra SADEC. We are the people of the East, and behind them are you the river and you want to go into the sea? First of all, you need to throw away all the junks you have, because you need to go through a process of purification before the sea can accept you. The river is us and the sea is Biafra. All right, I think I have a caller. I don't know if he has gone. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm still here.
Good morning from here. Good morning and welcome to the people of the East.
Yeah, welcome. My name is Richard. I'm calling from Doha, Qatar.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Chukwu Gozege. I'm very, very happy to hear your voice. This is my first time hearing your voice.
You are welcome to the program.
Today, my spirit is uplifted with the message with this your river and the sea analogy, the thing makes real sense.
Absolutely.
It really uplifted my spirit. Plus the music, that first music you played, that music really uplifted my spirit too.
Which one is that now? Which music is that, my brother?
All the two music he played, two music he played. The first one he played before the second one.
All right. It is well. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So it's really, if you see my this, I was a person dancing with my comments, all those things. So what I'm trying to say is that it's true that whatever that happened is for a purpose. It's for a purpose. It hurt us, those of us that joined the IPOB newly. We had the voice of Uchemefo, we had the voice of Mazi Nadikalu, we joined. And since then we joined, we are committed. Now, and this incident of Uche Mazi happened. And as people that joined newly, the team may affect too much. But those of you that started this struggle might have the shock observer to absorb it. But those of us that had their voice to join this thing, it's really affected us. That's why if you look at when you were playing, when I said that this music you play uplifted my spirit, that's to show that my spirit will go down already. But the music uplifted it and the message today. So what I want to say is that what has happened, and we must go forward because Biafra restoration is a divine project.
We must continue.
So, as many that has been discarded like me, please let us wake up. Let us continue. All is not bad. Let us continue. I know that this Biafra restoration project must surely come to pass, and we must get to our destination.
Absolutely.
So everybody who have been discouraged by the incidents of Uchemefo, let us keep it away. What has happened. So we must continue to move forward.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. I welcome that. Our people, the Mbise people, they used to say an adage. They used to say something. In a simple terms, it means you have not seen anything yet and you are jumping up. This is just the beginning. And like I've read this morning, it's just a tip of an iceberg. This is the process we go through in freedom fighting. You cannot go into the promised land, of course, without going through the process. And the process is that of purification. The process is that of a river dropping all the junk behind before the sea can welcome the river. So for those who are new in the struggle, just like our brother who have just spoken now, I want you to embrace yourself because you will learn better as we proceed. It is freedom fighting. We are going to Biafra, and Biafra is a no-nonsense republic. So we must purify ourselves before we can enter Biafra. We don't want to go into Biafra with cheat, greed, jealousy, envy, wickedness. No, we want to go into Biafra as one nation built under God. All right, I think I have a caller on Skype. Caller on Skype, if you can hear me. This is People of the East.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning.
Good morning. Mazi. Please go ahead.
Ikechukwu, good morning. This is Obinna. I'm calling from Napoli. Yeah, good morning. This is my first time calling. I'm very happy to.
You are welcome.
Call the Biafra. I'm so happy the way I talk that I don't know why we are hiding church to do what about him. Absolutely. There's no.
Yes, go ahead, please.
To 2015 years ago, Giman came Potadaku. Giman came say this.
All right, Mazi, your line is breaking. Can you hear me? Your line is breaking. All right, Mazi, I think you need to drop and call me back because Your line is not holding. Your line is not holding. I'm sorry about that. I would have loved to hear what you have to say. Caller on WhatsApp if you're there. Caller on WhatsApp if you can hear me, please go ahead.
If I can hear you, good morning.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Wanko Christian. I'm calling from
Mazi, where are you calling from? I did not get that. You are calling from where?
I'm calling from Benin Republic.
All right, please go ahead.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I think I have lost him. I think I have lost him before he even starts. And of course, our line is buzzing, but our time is also almost up. Caller on WhatsApp, if you can hear me, please go ahead. This is People of the East.
Hello, good morning, Mazi. Ikechukwu Kafo.
You just changed my surname this morning. A surname of century. You just changed it to Kafo.
Thank you, my comrade, and
all right.
I am privileged to speak to you this morning. Hearing your voice, I don't know whether because you've changed location. It seems that your voice changed from the voice I used to hear from Radio Biafra Middle East.
All right. This is SADEC.
Mazi.
This is SADEC.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, please.
Yes, Mazi, this is Ikechukwu Etumno. It's from Isunjaba, Olo province of Biafra land. Mazi, I am really motivated and gingered by your gospel this morning. And the words and your counseling this morning strengthened us more. And I want to also chip in one or two things regarding some people who are emotional or who are tactically supporting our ex-deputy coordinator. For me, I don't feel anything. I didn't even feel anything. Let me be honest. Because I remember one of our leaders' broadcasts, he said that there will be zero corruption and even there will be death penalty for corruption when we get Biafra. So now when this guy decides to do what he does, some people are just feeling, how did this happen? You can see that it seems that they are emotionally attached to that very individual. Now I ask myself, so if we get Biafra, it happens that one of the our veterans in the freedom fighting is found guilty of corruption and is about to be hanged. Is that going to break us? So I'm not going to buy into that thing of like most here. You come to forum when some people bashes and Uche Okafor. Some people don't want to hear you swearing at him or whatever. That's not good. That's not good.
Mazi, can you just listen a minute? I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
When you joined IPOB, why did you join IPOB?
My blood brother happened to be a member of MASOB, and he died being a member of MASOB. But I wasn't really convinced listening to them or whatever until I start listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, hold it there. You joined IPOB when you started listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right?
Exactly.
Now,
exactly.
Most of us in this struggle joined the struggle because of the messenger, and that messenger is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, people followed Moses; they did not follow Aaron. Aaron was Moses' deputy. But nobody followed Aaron. They followed Moses. Do you understand? Now, the only time they followed Aaron, they were deceived. They went and worshipped idol. Do you understand?
Yes.
I cannot understand for the life of me why somebody who joined IPOB because of the gospel he heard from the mouth of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will suddenly decide to join Aaron or to follow Aaron. Don't you see that these people are confused? Their head is not normal. They don't even know what they're doing in IPOB. Because if you know what you are doing in IPOB, you will never, do you understand, take a detour. You will continue because you know why you are in IPOB. I know why I'm in IPOB. And any day I leave IPOB is because of me. because I want to leave. I will never leave IPOB because of another man. If you leave IPOB because of another man, you are not a man. You are lesser than a man. Please conclude for me because we are about to round up. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, my brother. I want to urge all Biafrans to continue to be in IPOB, to follow our leader, because that's the only route for us to actualize our freedom.
Thank you
all
very
hail
much.
Biafra.
All hail Biafra. All right. Thank you very much. And of course, we are rounding up. And I can't understand. I'll need to elaborate a bit more, because as a man, you take a decision. Before I say to you, you cannot go to war if you don't count, the cost of war. You heard the gospel according to the restoration of Biafra by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You were moved, you were convinced, and you joined IPOB. Now, everybody else joined IPOB the same way you joined. Everybody but none, they all joined IPOB the way you did. And when you enter into IPOB, maybe Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, because I'm broadcasting on radio, and I decided I don't want to do anymore. I want to go and open my own thing. And then you change like a chameleon. You want to follow Mazi Ikechukwu. Are you not stupid? Are you not lost? Are you not a fool? Because if you are a man, you will never follow me. You will be consistent because you know why you followed, who you followed, and why. That is something I don't understand. All right, I will take these 2 calls and then we'll call it a day. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Yes, Mazi.
Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Yes, please go ahead. Make it snappy for me. We are going right now. Go ahead, Mazi.
Mazi, I greet you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Isenwa Chineke.
Mazi, I'm really, really so happy once again to hear from you. Coming out again to broadcast to your people the way we used to know you. I'm so much happy this morning.
Thank you very
hearing
much.
Your voice once again. And I hope this time around you will keep on gingering your people, because the reason why you are in this struggle is to do that which you know how to do best.
Absolutely.
I appreciate your work, and I will never forget to thank our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has preached this gospel, and everybody have heard his voice and trying to join this train. I tell you, the emotion people are having over this issue, sometimes I begin to wonder if we are really being taught, be listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all these years, and somebody decide to leave IPOB, and we are worried. That means this gospel he has been preaching to us, we are not a good student. A good student is that when you listen to whatever you've been taught, you move forward. No human being born of a man or woman will delay the struggle, or we come to, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know why people are worried. Who is it to stop the struggle? Unless maybe people just been emotionally attached to him, not Biafra. People have died. And we cannot be so childish because of somebody wake up and say,
all right.
I've seen him. I've seen him before.
Thank you, Mazi. I need to go, Mazi. Thank you very much.
Please, my brother, our people should wake up so that we can go and get Biafra, not individual.
All right.
That's where I stand.
All right, Ndewo. Thank you all here, Biafra, for the last call. Let's go to Skype. Call on Skype. Can you hear me? Please wrap it up for me in a short space of time because we need to go. Call on Skype. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha from here. My name is Chijioke. I am calling you from Austria.
Welcome to the
program. I want to thank you for the good job you guys are doing. And I want to make it very, very clear that me, particularly, I joined this noble family, IPOB, because of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It all started in 2014 when I was in Onitsha. I was waiting for my traveling documents, and I heard this voice on the radio, and my spirit got connected. I'm not the kind of person that follow anybody anyhow. But you see this man called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that man is not somebody, is somebody God gave us to set us free from the bondage we have found ourselves. And anybody, no matter who you are, if you go against him, we will come after you because we are the people. We decide who we want as a leader. Nobody can do anything about it. If Uchemefo lies, I have met him face to face in Vienna, here in Austria, And I have been with him. I have listened to him speak even on radio. And I can assure you, I have been managing him just because our leader ordered us to be loyal to him. And since he has decided to go against our leader, right, we are going to show him that we are the people and we don't care. He can go out and collide with Ijo, what is he called? This one in Lagos, Ijo Ibokwe, and all the traitors. He can go and be with
all right, them. Mazi, thank you very much.
IPOB, and this family is built under fire of the spirit of Biafra.
Thank you very much.
Nobody can break us. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much.
God bless you.
All right. He said he has been managing. All right. Caller on WhatsApp, you are the last for today. If you can hear me, welcome. This is People of the East. Caller on WhatsApp.
Thank you. Okay. I am the blood of the East. My name is Kinsiro Zrubo, calling you from Morocco.
Mazi Ikechukwu. Yes, please. Go ahead.
Mazi Ikechukwu, enwere onye mere ibe?
I think you maybe one them.
Thank you. Onye mere ibe nwanne m nwoke Nnamdi Kanu voice m nụrụ akwụghọtago batawa
Geranti nwanne akwa ajuga m ha sị enwere enwe miss call adi onye were miss call adi onye n'ime ha were miss call la bịa fọzọ ka inwe call onye were call Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ kpọrọ onye bu igu ka anyị na-eso onye bu igu ka ehu na-eso
onye bu igu ka ehu na-eso nna m elekwerụ m onye na-asụkwu asụkwu mi kisi n'oziri Igbo ga-eso uche m ya ji na ndị nke ọzọ anụrụ m Malaga for 12 years my dear brother ya ji leta ụjọ na-ekwu ndị nke na-anụ the whole world let us do something my dear brother onye na-eso go for what this man have preached something that touched me in mind. I'm very stubborn. My father cannot.
All right. Mazi, please summarize. I need to go now. The time is up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Anybody that think that you want to follow Uchemofo, it's already is in mind to follow Uchemofo. The Kanu is the founder of the IPOB.
Thank
God
you very
bless
much.
you.
God bless you. All right. We must continue. I just allow our people today to air their mind. Say what is in their mind. From tomorrow, we will forget about this issue because we are moving forward. We are not focusing on that. We are not looking backward. It is an open line, of course. I must allow people to talk their mind, and that is why I allowed us to go to this extent. From tomorrow, we will continue. We will proceed and talk something in the future. All right. Thank you very much, great Biafra. This is where we will leave it. This is where we will stop because he is sitting on his throne. We are his handmaid. And I asked you a question this morning. A very simple question. Are you a river? Are you going into the sea? Are you willing to go to the sea? Are you willing to go through the process before you can enter the sea? Drop your junk. Drop your baggages. Drop your envy. Drop your jealousy. Because the sea is a clean place. The sea is Biafra. And Biafra is no place for shenanigans. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Thank you for listening. I will be back again tomorrow. And tomorrow, I promise you, you don't want to miss it. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Biafrans all around the world. But most importantly, we all shall see Biafra. Goodbye and God bless.
More seriously on the beat.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Oh, it's right of the people that cheated for their freedom, when you're not with them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
oh, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom,
we are going.
Freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu Kike has done.
We are going.
We believe in the name of Chukwu Kike. Chukwu Kasiyaniye. No one can battle with Chukwu Kikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
oh, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom,
we are going.
Freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
We are going.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of
Chukwu Kasiyaniye. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about us raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, is that right? Your people are walking free in the street with their guns, killing our fathers and mothers, taking their lives away from them, claiming the ownership of another man's land. Is that right? What do you do? You did nothing. We are fighting for our rights. We are fighting for our freedom. It's our right to protect our mother's land. Fellow Biafrans, lift your hands up. We are going home. We are going home. Land of Biafra. We are the rising of the sun. We are moving. We are unstoppable. Oh, 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 oh. Long live Biafrans. Mazi Nandikano. Long live Ipob. Long live Simon Ego. My name is Osita Molobu. God bless our people. God will grant us our request. Very soon we shall be free. By the name of Chukwu Kikabiyama.
Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu
Kikabiyama, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom,
we are going
freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu Kikabiyama, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu Kikabiyama.
We are going.
We believe in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu Kikabiyama.